first time ever.
Warning acts of terror.
We are ready to engage with a two-state solution.
Some of his most senior cabinet members
The drivers of a new economic age.
Is not just another year on the calendar, it's a strategic turning point for India. A year where our geopolitics, economy, military power, technology, leadership, and global positioning are all shifting at the same time. So today I'm going to explain you why this 2025 matters. India's rise in global geopolitics. 2025 is a year India moves from being a regional power to a system shaping the global actor. Now, India's economic ranking, India is now the 5th largest economy in the world. In 2025, India is projected to add 400 to 450 billion to GDP. India is expected to overtake Japan by 2027 to become the 3rd largest economy. Then the strategic geography. India sits at the center of the Indian Ocean region, through which 80% of global seaborne oil passes, 60% of global trade moves. So 1/3 of the world's population is directly impacted. So 2025 is the year the world shifts attention to this particular region and India becomes its anchor. Then India's global diplomatic influence. India's G20 presidency strengthened its voice. In 2025, India is central to the Indo-Pacific strategy. The United States, France, Australia, Japan, UAE, Saudi Arabia all call India a critical partner. India is a key member in Quad, I2U2, BRICS Plus, and Indo-Pacific alliances. Then military modernization reaches a tipping point. 2025 is the first time India defense reforms, new doctrines, and tech upgrades converge all together. So the defense budget, India's defense budget crossed 6.21 lakh crores, highest ever. India is now the 3rd largest military spender globally after United States and China. New capabilities in 2025. Agniveer pipeline stabilized. Younger tech-driven force. Maritime power is rising. That's new submarines under the project S-75 India, more indigenous warships, INS Vikrant fully operational, air power upgrades are also seen. Tejas Mark 1 Alpha deliveries begin. S-400 have been rolled out. Rafale M cleared for Navy. So India's new military doctrine, the shift is clear from territorial defense to deterrence plus punishment capability. From manpower heavy to technology heavy. 2025 is the year this transformation becomes visible. Then India's technology movement, the new power source, artificial intelligence and robotics. India plans to invest 1 billion in artificial intelligence plus robotics under National Robotics Mission. The military uses swarm drones, battlefield artificial intelligence, surveillance, and grids. Now, civil uses ports, supply chains, manufacturing. Second, semiconductors. 2025 is the make or break year. Microns first plant begins operations. 3 new fabs are in approval stage. India targets 120 billion semiconductor market by 2030. The space power ISRO in 2025. 3 major missions coming. India aims to grab 8% of the global space economy. Private Indian space startups raised more than 200 million in a single year. Digital public infrastructure. UPI, Aadhaar, FASTag now are the global case studies. UPI crossed 12 million monthly transactions. 10 plus countries want UPI-like systems from India. So tech equals to India's new geopolitical currency. Economic transformation accelerates. PLI schemes across 14 sectors. What is the goal? To boost manufacturing to 1 trillion by 2030. India targets 500 billion exports by 2030. The demographic power. India's median age is 28, China's median age 42, and Japan's median age is 49. So youth equals to long-term workforce plus innovation plus defense strength. Infrastructure boom. 2025 is the peak of India's biggest infrastructure expansion. 75 new airports under Udan. Gati Shakti accelerating, highways plus ports. India is building 1 mile of highway in every 2 minutes, and that's the global record pace. Investors' confidence. India is the fastest growing G20 economy. FDI crossing 70 to 75 billion annually. Apple, Tesla, Google, AMD and TSMC expanding the presence. So economic power to strategic power, and that's what we see. And shifting global alliances benefit India. US versus China rivalry. For the first time, both superpowers need India. US wants India to balance China, and China wants stable ties with India to avoid a two-front pressure. This gives India a strategic flexibility. Middle East power reset. After the Israel-Hamas conflict, India has stronger ties with Saudi Arabia, UAE, Oman, Israel. Now these countries see India as a reliable partner, stable market, strong defense economy. Russia's pivot to Asia. Russia calls India a long-term strategic partner. India receives discounted oil, defense co-production, Arctic access conversations. Then Africa's rise. Now India's African strategy in 2025 expands to military trading, digital infrastructure, minerals and energy partnerships. India becomes Africa's top 3 strategic partner. Leadership movement. India's internal transformation can also be seen. 2025 is not only geopolitics, it is leadership transformation. Bharat as a confident state. India's leadership is now more assertive, more strategic, more independent. India no longer seeks alignment, it seeks advantage. Then strategic clarity. India's leadership focuses on secure borders, tech dominance, economic power, global partnerships. Delivery based governance. Now, faster execution, use of data for governance, infrastructure that builds national power, public confidence. India's global perception is now rising and it's high. Young Indians are more ambitious and nationally aware than ever. What this means for India's future is stepping into a new role, a technological power from digital infrastructure to artificial intelligence to space, a defense power with modern doctrines and strong maritime presence, and then a geopolitical power actively shaping the Indo-Pacific and global south, an economic power growing faster than any major economy. So, a leadership power with strategic vision and confidence. 2025 is not an end, it is the beginning of India's next decade of power. Jai Hind and Jai Bharat.